Manawatia Matariki, kia ora everybody, and hello and welcome along to the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre, where the Bulls, based in Pukekohe, up against the Tamaki Makaurau Auckland Tuatara. Andrew Mulligan, Crystal Ledger Walker on hand for the Sky Broadband Rapid League game. And Crystal, this game in April was an absolute rip snorter, for want of a better term.
Right, that is a great description. What a game. If you can't remember, back then that was when Isaac Davidson hit that clutch three in overtime. This game is going to be a good one.
Yeah, it was an exciting game, that is for sure. Reuben Fitzgerald seemingly won it for the Tuatara. The Bulls, and you only get a minute in Rapid League in overtime. Isaac Davidson comes down, 3-ball is good, they win the game. And this is how the Sky Broadband Rapid League ladder looks. The Bulls and the Tuatara, 7th and 8th respectively. And they'll be going at it again. It's a good old night in Pukekohe for this one. And that's a starting five with McIntosh, Fitzgerald, Josh Wiley getting the start in Rapid League, and Nick Barrow and Josh Ledger, your cousin, with the start.
Yes, one of two. Josh and William, excited to see them battle it out.
For the Bulls, from Franklin, Julio Songa Ape. Julio just has wonderful hops. I'm hoping he's getting another dunk like he did last week. Christian Vano, Harry Coker-Gray, Alessi Ali Maile, and Liam Davis round out the five for the Franklin Bulls. Julio Leosonga Ape is one of the top scorers in this league, and you can see there he's one of the key players on the Chemist Warehouse head-to-head.
Yeah, when you look at these key players, you see just the athleticism with Drew, Leo, and obviously Josh for the Tuatara is their key player. He's more strength, so you have athleticism versus strength in that key matchup there. But as we said, it's going to be a tight one. Look at that last time they played. These teams are pretty even in points per game and field goal percentage, so it should be good. But the Bulls this time are going to have to do it without Isaac Davidson, who's been promoted to starting in the main game. So we'll see if they can do it again.
Well, the leading scorer was Isaac Davidson for the Bulls in that last game. Leosonga Ape had 12, Davidson had 13. McIntosh and Ledger had 8 apiece, with Reuben Fitzgerald chipping in with 6. The top 3 scorers for the Tuatara in that game. Josh Wiley, number 11, getting the start in the Rapid League. The 18-year-old from Rosmini College on the North Shore. Barrow up high. Good position by Ledger. Up and in, Josh Ledger, a wide active body, and Liam Davis really in the grindhouse there, that deep.
Yeah, arguably one of the strongest players this Rapid League has seen. So that's a good look for the Tuatara as we see Christian Vano for 3. Can't get it.
What's the driveway or backyard like with the hoop when it's Christmas time with the Ledger Walkers and the Ledgers and Josh and Will and you and your 2 sisters?
Right, well, we definitely have to split them up, and yeah, because otherwise it's going to be a shooting and dunking battle down there.
Davis in trouble, kicks it out. Fresh 14 for the Bulls. Leosonga Ape, Fitzgerald on him. Maile with a little run up. Barrow with a rebound.
Yeah, Nick Barrow is so good. Last game he got his 50th, recorded his 50th game for the Tuatara as Chris McIntosh doing what he does best, hitting threes.
Vano spinning, nice work from Christian Vano.
A good look from the Bulls. When they play with pace, they look really good.
Excuse me, that was Harry Coker-Gray, my apologies. Coker-Gray with a nice spin move, and Ledger again getting free underneath. Here is Vano with the ball. Sorry to Harry. Leosonga Ape sees multiple defenders in the key. That 3 is off from Vano.
Tuatara doing a really good job of just clogging those gaps and really making it seem like there's no room for Drew Leo to get into the paint. They definitely don't want to open up the lane because I'm sure they've been watching all his highlights on hoop heads lately.
Talanoa Latu and Will Ledger, the other Ledger in this game, check in. Cooper Gray high off the glass. Will Ledger with the rebound.
I like how he's being aggressive early, really trying to get himself in there. Some things happening.
Tough catch. I think Wiley trying to lead Ledger with that pass. Josh Ledger, that is.
Yeah, just hesitated a little bit on that catch, took his eye off the ball and it's a little bit out of reach.
Yasana Ape sees all the attention. He still makes the bucket.
It does not matter for him. 3 players in front. I can jump over all of you and put it in.
Oh, tough hanging shot from Chris McIntosh. Brody Perry is out there. McIntosh will head to the line. It's not bad defense, to be honest, just better shot making.
Yeah, really tough finish. As we said, they're really trying to clog that lane. But Drew Leo with the hesitation on his step gets the timing for the shot.
McIntosh making the first. Growing out the go-to by the looks. Like to see it, Chris. So it's a 9, make it a 10-4 Tuatara lead.
Nice little look away on that pick and roll. Cieli just so good at being in the right place at the right time. He is undersized, but he just reads the game so well.
The line number 9, Cieli.
He's been really good for them in Rapid League, and he's done an admirable job when called upon in the Sales NBL. Halamaile. He has been an active body, a little bit older than most players in Rapid League. I think he's around 26 years of age.
Yep, I think you're right. He went to Fraser High School around about the time I was in school, and he played for Jeff Green, so had a little bit of that connection, obviously, with Jeff Green as the assistant coach here.
Fitzgerald, left hand up the front of the rim. Here is Maile, giving it to Leosonga Ape. Julia fires it across. 3 ball. That's good. Vano for 3. 10-7 to make it 10-8. 10-9. Just creeping on up. It's a 1-point ball game. A couple of seconds differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Will Ledger hit. Perry gets him.
Ledger will be happy to be playing in this stadium. Oh, a little bit of a blood nose there. It's all right, look it up.
He took one to the chops from Perry. Tough old foul.
There's 2 Pukekohe locals. Yeah, tough foul there.
I feel like you'd give him a bowl in the driveway, Crystal.
Right, come on, go for the neck.
Yeah. It's streaming out now. He's got to go off. Toughness. Here he will step out. That is the correct score on your screen. Leosonga Ape from midcourt. Oh, Almost put it in. That is the first quarter. Tuatara started strong and the Bulls fought back. It will be the visitors with a 3-point lead in 4 minutes of basketball in Sky Broadband Rapid League. And they started strong, did the Tuatara, 4 of 5 from the floor. Get your $30 large cup pepperoni pizza with that QR code. Sal's Cup is the online code you can use to get that deal. That's valid until Tuesday. Excellent deal. Hands down my favorite pizza, Crystal. I don't know about you.
I'm just a little bit, so the pepperonis are cupped?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. See how they slightly turn up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I can't say I've ever had that one before.
And that's your Sky Broadband fibre deal. First 3 months, $30 a month. Yeah, I think Sal's use the best pepperoni, to be honest.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm experienced. I know. I've got history.
We'll have to get some fans to comment on that deal and get on our socials and share it. Show us what you think.
Second quarter about to get underway. Vano with the ball, McIntosh on him. Down screen for Leosanga Ape, curls, shoots. Rebounded by Josh Ledger. Fitzgerald pulls it back and pulls the trigger and knocks it down. Ruben Fitzgerald. That was beautiful rhythm from him.
That was pure. You cannot go under screens on him. You cannot give him much space because he is very comfortable taking those types of shots.
Liam Davis driving. Oh, stuffed by Ledger. Josh Ledger wants it back. Here's Latu. Oh, with the drive. Unlucky. Nick Barrow almost got it, and it came off Coca Gray's hand.
Great rip along that baseline. The Bulls just a step behind on this defense right now.
Here's McIntosh. Lost the handle, and he was fouled as a result. So it will be the Tuatara with the ball on the baseline. 6-point lead here. Still plenty of time as Fitzgerald gets the cup. Oh, too strong, but it's Nick Barrow again. Getting on the glass. Fitzgerald tapping it. Latu's in there. Bulls ball. And Ruben Fitzgerald picks up the foul on Vano.
A couple tough finishes there, just couldn't get them to go. And maybe a frustration foul, he takes the sub. But a good job on the offensive boards by the Tuatara to give themselves some extra looks.
Leosanga Ape left it short. Oh, nicely saved by Vano. Davis couldn't get it, but does get it back, and he's fouled by Latu, I believe. Oh, is it Nick Barrow? Nick Barrow's like, wasn't me.
Great hustle by Vano to keep that in and have the heads up play to get it back to his teammate.
I'm sure as a senior constable, Nick Barrow's seen that reaction in his line of work. Just mirroring what he sees. 6 is the lead. Vano, Maile just barreling into the Tuatara defense. And he's fouled as Alessiale Maile. 2 shots coming up.
I love watching Christian Vano just run this offense. He did a great job at the start of the season when he had to step up and play big minutes for the Bulls with the absence of a few imports. We know he can lead a team, and he does a great job running this Rapid League team through their stuff.
Bulls on defense now, and they just leave it, and that's swatted by Julio, but it's a foul. As Wiley gets to the cup, it opened right up. Now Songa did a pretty good job to stop the and one there.
Oh, watch that again. But watch Leo come over. Man, can he get up? Honestly, other than Carlin Davidson, he's got to be one of the most athletic players in this league.
Carlin, yeah, Carlin's long and springy. Julio, he's just got power, that 2-foot plant. You know, he's explosive in his jumping ability. But yeah, those two are excitement players.
Yeah, these are magic skins that he wears, I swear.
Oh, he got tied up there. Felt like he had enough daylight on Latu to really punch it home. But Wiley got a hand in there. Manages to turn it over off the Songa Ape's leg. Here's Will Ledger. McIntosh coming up midway point of the second quarter. Barrow up high. Here's Latu. Nick Barrow gets the roll.
I like that matchup between Halasiele and Nick Barrow. Two very similar players in the way they play. Solid undersized bigs.
Will Ledger went down hard on the Liam Davis drive. Liam Davis will go to the Chemist Warehouse line to shoot two.
As we see on that replay, Liam Davis just blows by his player, gets himself to the rim. See if he can put it away at the Chemist Warehouse.
Of course, the Tuatara are without their three Tall Blacks players. So Ruben Tarangi, Corey Webster, and Tom Vodanovic, who, congratulations to Tom, he's just signed a one-year deal with Southeast Melbourne Phoenix this week. It was announced in the Australian NBL. So Josh Ledger only played a handful of minutes, barely 3 minutes in the big win over the Nuggets. Here he is here with a nice catch as Perry gets him. But given the size and the strength and the mobility and that lovely smile of Josh Ledger, I would have expected him with some of the bigs like Vodanovic out, that he would have got a few more minutes. Maybe we'll see it here in this game. It's Josh Ledger. He is bouncy and energetic, knows his role. Aaron Young leant on Nick Barrow, as he would, who's been in this league a long time, a championship winner way back in 2012, the Auckland Pirates. But Josh Ledger will be hoping for some burn in the main game as well, as Davis rebounds the miss.
Right, but potentially, you know, with coaches, oh, nice little Euro step.
Wow. That is pretty.
He's just so crafty, can get himself to the rim in multiple ways, has the hesitation, has the athleticism. But going back to the Tuatara with Aaron Young, you know he only runs a short bench in that main game, and a lot of these guys have been in this team for a while now, so you have to build that trust with coaches. And Josh Ledger, obviously this is his first year with the team, so hopefully with some more time he can get that.
Yeah, Josh Ledger was with the Jets last year. And before that, he was a Bull in 2022. Good ball movement, Fitzgerald. He had daylight and then just felt the contact and tried to get through the hard way. And he will go to the line to shoot two.
You need a lot of upper body strength to be able to get that shot up at the rim. He was falling over and he was almost halfway to the ground when he got that shot up. That is hard to do.
If I was walking down a dark alleyway, I'd want Ruben Fitzgerald with me. Yeah, he's a strong player, that is for sure. Perry did pretty well to stay in front. absorb the contact. Looks like a stout frame as well. The Perry boys. Brother Brody Perry.
The most local locals you'll find on the Bulls team.
Very local. And that's what they do. Corey Perry and Brody Perry from Pukekohe High. They are connected to this community in Franklin now.
I hope they never cut their hair because, honestly, I don't know if I'd recognise them without it.
Absolutely. Maile in amongst Latu and Ledger and Barrow, and they still have it. 6 to shoot. Davis misses. And heads up from Nick Barrow with 5.6, calls the player timeout.
Yeah,
for half-time.
Very smart. And high IQ for him to keep an eye on that clock. We'll see what they can come up with here. Ruben Fitzgerald's been good lately. Josh Ledger obviously has a mismatch inside.
Ledger with the curl and a foul. I had him in a little bit of trouble. Probably didn't need to reach, but just the ability to go, oh, I could probably steal that.
Yeah, it's just so tempting,
isn't it?
Especially when you're undersized against a big. You're like, I don't want to really get bullied to the basket here. If you see it, you're just going to try it. But yeah, the Bulls just got a little bit behind on that screen. I think they thought it was an elevator, which would mean the guard would come up top for it for a shot, but instead they hit Josh slipping to the basket. See if the Bulls will use their player timeout here.
Who has it? Who called it? Somebody called a player timeout. Was it Coca Gray? It's Bulls ball with 0.7 to go. They obviously advance it. Or is it the... Yeah, it has to be the Bulls ball because they've already used their player timeout, the Tuatara. I think Coca Gray snagged that just in time. So enough for a little bit of a catch and shoot situation. Got to be quick though.
Yeah, and got to be quick to call these timeouts. I mean, you can't get your hands out to call it. You have to really make eye contact with the refs and scream it out. It's a hard call, especially when there's like almost a jump ball situation happening.
I'm going to add a little bit of time on. Making only 1.7 remaining in the venue, 0.9 on our clock. That's great from Nusanga Ape. Enough for Vano to get an escape dribble in. He can't connect though. And that'll be the first half. Tuatara with a 9-point lead, 23-14. The Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre.
A great last play to end on for the Bulls. A lot of misdirection there as we go through our Chemist Warehouse stats. See Josh Wiley with 6. He's been aggressive. Christian Vanel with 5. He's been good from 3. Drew Leo is always good. Very aggressive getting to the rim. He'll probably light up in the second half. We go to our rebounds. Nick Barrow just fights so hard on the boards. He's always in the right spot at the right time. Liam Davis getting it done with 4 for the Bulls. Hala, as we've already spoken about, he's also in all the right places. And then Drew Leo with 2 assists and the Tuatara with 2 between Josh Ledger. And Josh Ledger also with a couple of blocks to get this game started for us. And no steals yet. But looking for the Bulls to come back in the second half.
Shooting stats, just 26% for the Franklin Bulls, 5 of 19. The Tuatara 7 of 13 for 53%. Bulls just the 1 3-pointer on 7 attempts. More judicious from the Tuatara, 2 of 3. McIntosh and Fitzgerald connecting in that first half. Just a +1 rebound advantage for the Tuatara, who have 11. 4 assists, 2 for the Franklin Bulls. And just a turnover apiece for both teams. It's 10 points in the paint, 8 for the Bulls. So the Bulls looking to come out and quickly chew into this 9-point lead that the Tuatara had presented. Josh Wiley, he is a fresh-faced young fella. He's 18 years of age.
Yeah, 1 of 3. He's a triplet, so that's very rare.
Like Zion Anderson at the 5 as well. I believe all 3 go to Rosmini, and they won the secondary school's 3x3 national tournament.
Yeah, man, you would get confused chasing all of them around. You'd hope they'd play exactly the same because, yeah, it'd be easy to mess up a scout.
Barnell misses that 3. Fitzgerald. Barnell does well to pick him up. He's right on his hip. It's Fitzgerald. Tried to spin it off the glass with English as he felt the bump.
Yeah, Fitzgerald, not the quickest player, but he's so smart and knows how to use his body to his advantage. Keeps his player on his hip, as we see here. Really gets Christian Vanel there. Steps around Drew Leo on that drive and gets it up on the ring. This Tuatara team just so experienced. Ruben Fitzgerald played a lot of 3-on-3 in the off-season. Chris McIntosh plays 3-on-3 for the New Zealand team, with Dom Kampoto, who we haven't seen tonight yet.
Yeah, Kampoto will feature heavily in the Sales game coming up at 7:30 local. Nice bounce pass from Coca Gray to Liam Davis, a little too deep. 7 to shoot. There's Songa Ape. Josh Ledger with the rebound. That's his 3rd.
Josh Wiley going to the on ball.
Wiley dropping it off for Barrow. An easy bucket. Barrow and Wiley connecting there. Beautiful play.
Nice little drop off to Barrow for that, as we see the Bulls really trying to get into the rim. Funnel, pocket pass.
Miley. Is that on Barrow? I believe it is. Tuatara lead now 13.
This matchup and this rivalry is so heavy because in the off-season, these players, these locals, are so heavily recruited by both of these teams. You know, both franchises fight over these players. It's not too far of a trip, so you can kind of take your pick. And
there's so much talent as well at secondary school level, just in the 09 in the Auckland region as well. Embarrassment of riches. You could almost take your pick. And there's leftovers as well. As Will Ledger thought he didn't foul Liam Davis. Thought he got him on the block, but Davis with the spin move. He gets the opportunity to go to the Chemist Warehouse line to shoot 2.
yeah, William is mind-blown with this call. You see the spin.
Got him on the arm, perhaps.
Yeah, just that off arm.
Davis leaves it short. Liam Davis, he was a DP for the Wellington Saints last season. He's active at both ends as Liam Davis. He's been impressive in the opportunities he's had in the Rapid League, which is just really good for players like him.
Yeah, it is, and he has to play the big man with this Bulls team, and he's probably used to, you know, being more of that 4.
Leosonga Ape just bullocking his way to the foul line.
Might have been an extra step on that drive, but We'll rewatch it again here.
Well,
I think it was.
It's a cheeky one to begin with.
Right, but if you're going to believe anyone could do something magical, it would be this guy, so.
Son Ape, he's also played for the Samoan national team as well. In Oceania competition.
His younger sister's also very good. She played kahu a few years ago.
Ledger blocked, nicely timed by Liam Davis. And then Coca Gray with the handles. To Davis at the other end, rewarding the big for the Bulls.
Great take, great answer. You said it before, he plays at both ends, gets the block down one, gets a strong finish at the other.
Wiley. Latu. Oh, give and go. Oh, Latu gets it back. He can't finish, almost steals it.
Tough, that was a nice little play.
Listen, Ape left it short. Like this Josh Ledger playing the one last few possessions.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah. Wiley gets his defender on his hip, gets his own rebound. Josh Ledger stolen. Coca Gray. Chris McIntosh with the foul. Coca Gray will hit to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, great little hesitation, good footwork there. Just stops Chris McIntosh from getting a block or a hand in there. So we see on the replay, comes down, takes the body. Good hesitation on the finish in the air. It was going to be a nice follow by Drew Leo.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was
I could see him
scary
trailing.
coming.
Back to the line.
Tuatara lead is 7. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ruben Fitzgerald waiting for Barrow to come up. Fitzgerald into traffic. Puts it up for his bigs. Barrow gets it with 1 second on the shot clock.
Man, doesn't every team just want a Nick Barrow? Like I said, just always in the right place at the right time. The ball just fell in his hands through maybe 3 Bulls players. See it on the replay. Gets it. Contact doesn't matter. Nice little turnaround.
Vano. And one! Christian Vano going the other way. Excellent work.
Great take. Yeah, give him a slap on the head. He deserves it. Uses that inside hand. Gets it away from the defender. High off the glass.
Corey Perry loved it.
And the Bulls just chipping away at that lead. Get
Long
themselves
pass.
back in this.
Nick Barrow. Excellent execution there on the inbounds, but the shot was off. The Tuatara have a 6-point lead. It's not comfortable though. The Bulls have eaten into their lead. And 4 minutes to go.
It'll be all about this start. Can they get some momentum going? 4 minutes is not a long time of basketball. No timeouts, except the player timeouts, which usually get used at the end. So yeah, momentum is everything, and it's really important to come out and start this quarter strong.
Bulls using their transition offense. 8 fast break points in this game. 0 for the Tuatara. And neither team prepared to take threes in that third quarter. Well, the Bulls tried. They're 1 for 9 through 3 quarters. Dom Kalman Porto staying warm for the main game. In around 25 minutes time, we'll be back on air, and then around 7 minutes later, we'll be underway. The leading scorer, Christian Varner, with 8. Ruben Fitzgerald, Nick Barrow and Josh Wiley have 6 each for the Tuatara. As Julio done a decent job on him. He's got 6 as Liam Davis has it blocked. It's been a great battle between those two, and Josh Ledger and Davis. And that's a foul on Varno.
Yeah, Varno applying a lot of full court pressure to Wiley. He's been picking him up all game. You might not get rewarded for it at the start, but when it gets to times like this, and you've been doing it time and time over again, it just starts to wear on you.
McIntosh. Barrow has it slapped out of his hands. Will be Tuatara ball with 11 on the shot clock. Another foul. This time it's on Coca Gray.
Chris McIntosh, very experienced in this league. Just knew if he just went at his hip, he was probably going to foul.
Well, McIntosh has 4 fouls as well. Ian Davis, he has 3. Ledger goes up over the top of him with a little baby hook.
Yeah, pretty footwork from Josh there. He's hyped up about it. Like the ball movement from the Bulls.
Varno's 3 is good. Deep in the corner. That's their second 3 of the game. Look out. Almost stolen. Fitzgerald. Barrow wants it. He's got the mismatch on Miley down low. And a foul called.
Tough. As we said, Ruben Fitzgerald, just a lot of upper body strength. You don't see many people taking a Euro step out there. Drew Leo, great vision to find Varno open in the corner. He has 2 of their 3s, the only one from the Bulls to hit one tonight.
Fitzgerald makes the first. Keeps that lead at 6. Oh, Ledger on the offensive glass. Fitzgerald feeling it, left it short. Here comes Leosonga Ape, looking to push it in transition. And it came off, I think it came off Drew Leo's knee as it was slapped away, but it stays with the Bulls.
Yeah, but how exciting to watch him get it in transition and go. Just capable of so much.
Varno. Wiley up high with Barrow. Nice drive and kick. Fitzgerald misses that though. Here comes Leosonga Ape. Stepping through. Off the glass. Pretty work from Leosonga Ape.
Yeah, that is a tough little crossover pickup. Hard to defend, and the misdirection on it really caught everyone off guard.
Just a 4-point lead for the Tuatara.
See the mismatch down low with Josh Ledger. Ruben Fitzgerald.
Ledger with the rebound. Wiley works the clock. Down to 5. McIntosh, deep three. Oh, nothing but net. Clutch from Chris McIntosh.
Yes, that is very clutch because it is a possession game.
Milo has it stripped by Fitzgerald. Tuatara score here, it just might be game. Yeah, that's too easy. Picked them apart.
Yeah, beautiful ball movement. That guard just stretching the defense out, moving it quickly out of that trap, and Nick Barrow in the right spot. Easy little floater for him.
Aaron Young just shadow coaching. Once a coach, always a coach, can't relax.
Oh no, he remembers that Isaac Davidson three.
Yeah. Davis trying the three. Latu with the rebound. Josh Ledger, the point forward in this game. Corey Perry on him. Latu looking to drive. Single digits on the shot clock. Stolen by Liam Davis. And then fouled, and that will be the 5th foul on Chris McIntosh. Just their first team foul.
Chris McIntosh disappointed about that one. The Tuatara really just trying to wind that clock down. But the key to winding that clock down is still getting a good shot at the end of it.
I don't think Chris McIntosh knows he's got 5 fouls.
Maybe he did and he was just trying to sneak away with it.
I think he was.
Oh, one of the triplets.
And so Wiley has to come back out. I have to know how many players have actually fouled out of Rapid League this season. I'm going to say that's the first.
You know, if I was one of those triplets and I was in foul trouble, you could just do like a sneaky jersey swap at halftime.
Not a bad shout. Ball's come up empty-handed. Fitzgerald. That's a late foul. If they wanted a foul, they should have done it much earlier. But it will be shots coming up for Ruben Fitzgerald from the Chemist Warehouse foul line. 18.6 to go. The Bulls have been chasing this game for 4 quarters. They got close, but no cigar here. It's Fitzgerald makes the first. So we won't have overtime in this iteration of the rivalry in 2024 in Rapid League. As Fitzgerald makes both, and it's an 11-point Tuatara lead. The Bulls call players timeout here. They do. Every point matters.
Right, and they had to wait to have the ball in hand to call it.
Vano coming up with the play by the looks. Davis. Summer Ape. Nice look. Liam Davis. Creation from Leosonga Ape was really good. Now it's the Tuatara's turn to call player timeout.
Yeah, beautiful little dump off as we see on the spin. Josh just steps up. Davis able to slide along that baseline. The easy layup.
Now it's the Tuatara's turn. Their points percentage, 113% for and against. And the Rams are 116. And as you know, they're in a tight tussle for the 1 and 2 spots in the Sal's NBL ladder. So they'll need this. As It's Will Ledger blocks to end the game, and then he couldn't get it back up and in and took enough time, and that'll be the game. It has been the Tuatara in control here at the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre. They win 39-30. And they get the job done.
Yeah, the size and strength of the Tuatara just too much.
Basketball is a movie, and every game is a blockbuster. Equal exciting, entertaining, energy, and epic. Cells NBL 2024 is rated E.
Help me up, never let it fall. Help me roll like an animal. Back to the bone. Watch out, 'cause I'm in my zone. And I don't care what you think you got.
Manawatia Matariki, kia ora te whānau, no mai, haere mai, welcome to Pukekohe for the Franklin Bulls against the Tamaki Makaurau Auckland Tuatara. The Bulls coming off a shock loss against the Tauranga Whai on Thursday night. Ka mo te wehe from the league newbies, as they said, ka kite anō to the Bulls in this very venue on their own floor. And for the Tuatara, they're holding the fort, while free starters are on international duty. And when we see a win here tonight for the Tuatara to maintain their pace with the Canterbury Rams, just a loss behind them, or will the Bulls bounce back? You can have your say on the mixandpick.com website and the QR code there, scan through. You can choose Crystal Ledger Walker, Andrew Mulligan on hand for this one. Crystal, what do you like on those options you see on your screen?
Yeah, I mean, the Bulls, they need a big one tonight, so I expect them to get up for this game. Not only is it a battle for the 09, but it is a battle for those playoff spots. The Bulls, as you mentioned, lost the last couple. So, yeah, I expect big things from them. And the Tuatara coming off a very good win against the Nuggets. They've had 10 days to think about it, reset and get ready for this game. They should be ready and have a great scout by Aaron Young for this one.
Well, the Auckland Tuatara sitting in that second spot when they said ka kite anō to their 3 internationals after round 12. They are on the home stretch here. They've got a pretty easy run. No more home games, more on their playoff aspirations later, but you see them right there on pace with the Rams. And the Franklin Bulls need to win tonight just to keep it interesting for the Wellington Saints and maybe move into a home playoff potential. As you can see, the remaining games for this round and into the next round. Manawatu Jets, Canterbury Rams from Fly Palmy Arena, Manawatu. And then the Nelson Giants and the Southland Sharks, big game for the Giants. A win there, and they've pretty much locked up that 6th spot. The Phi making a run, as I said earlier, in a win over the Bulls here at the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre, and they go again. They're in Wellington to host the Saints, who just had a big win over the Nuggets earlier this evening. Well, the Tuatara, this is how it looks without Webster, Vidanovic and Tarangi. Braden Niuli, who's been a mid-season pick-up, has been really good for them. Tukaa Cooper had a breakout game against the Nuggets. Charlie Dalton, Rob Lowe and Cam Glidden round out the starting 5 for coach Aaron Young.
Tuatara coach Aaron Young, great to have you once again here at the Stockyard, which is sold out tonight. Looking forward to that. 10-day turnaround for you guys. The older leagues would have enjoyed that for sure, but how impressed were you by the young guys coming in? Charlie Dalton, Braden Niuli and Tukaa Cooper combining for almost 60 points last time out.
Yeah, their impact and contribution was huge. Nothing surprising. You know, they're solid players that are confident and have got experience in this league. So great for them to step up in the moment. We're going to need it again tonight.
We go all the way back till April for the return leg, or the official, or the first leg I should say, between these two teams. Different scout. Ethan Rustpatch was there, of course, and Skinner wasn't. What are you looking forward to seeing tonight in terms of battles to get the win?
Yeah, it's going to be a grind. Obviously, Bulls are desperate coming off a couple of losses. They feel, you know, they would like to have, and we're all fighting for playoff positions. So there's going to be that intensity and that energy and edge, which we love. It brings out the best in us as well. So we just got to lock in, stay focused, stay even kill. And I think if we do that, we put ourselves in a good spot.
Absolutely. And just finally, the Battle of the 09, it's come on. You've been involved in it since day one with the Huskies. What is it, in your opinion, that makes the rivalry so good?
Oh, it's just, you know, it's what the league, you know, the league really, you know, does a good job of hyping it up, and we embrace it. You know, it's something that we speak about and talk about. You know, the Battle of the 9 is cool, so happy to be involved, and it's always a good match.
Thanks, Coach. All the best.
All good. Thank you.
Yeah, it's the battle for BP Drury. Sits on the border in my eyes. And for the Franklin Bulls. It's been a little bit one-sided, actually. It's not really been their rivalry. At the moment, it's all Tuatara. This is how it looks. Scott and Muhammad, the two imports, get the start alongside Davidson on the wing. Timmins and Lee Skinner. And so it'll be a more mobile 5 for the Bulls here. Dom Kalman-Poto will come off the bench. And he will have his hands full, along with Sam Timmins on your screen there, with Rob Lowe. Lee Skinner will look for a bit of a bounce-back game for him. Just 14 points in the loss to the Tauranga fight. And Sebastian Gleim is the head coach of the Bulls.
Breaking losses back-to-back, does that provide the team with extra motivation heading into this one?
Yeah, sure. We want to bounce back. We want to play better at home. We know we face a really tough matchup today, but I'm really proud of the team, how they fight in every practice to get it right and to bounce back. So we will see today on the court the reaction.
Tuatara, a little short-handed in terms of international players out on duty, but the junior talent they did bring in certainly shone in the last match. How wary are you of that extra energy coming in?
I mean, they're a really good team. They're a really deep team. The experience of Rob Lowe makes everyone really better. He's an outstanding player in the league, so they are pretty good. So we have to play our best basketball to have a chance. So we know that we have to take everyone very seriously.
Looking forward to a fantastic game here. Sold out. All the best.
Thank you.
Yeah, a couple of losses for Sebastian Gleim after a terrific win over the Saints. 113-109 a couple of rounds ago, but they've come up short, almost agonizingly short against the Airs and the Fight, losing by 4 and 3 respectively in those games. So they don't want to lose 3 on the bounce here, and this is how it looks thanks to the Chemist Warehouse, the official stats provider of the Sal's NBL.
Yeah, 2 leading scorers in Mohammed and Lowe, 2 very, very good players. Mohammed, the heart and soul of this Bulls team, and Lowe, you know, when he has all those tall blokes back with him, he kind of has a lot more support on that Tuatara side. So be interesting to see how this one goes. You already mentioned the Bulls coming off some tough games. I'm sure they'll want to get up for this one. And if we look at the rest of the stats, their field goal percentage pretty similar, and the X factor. Can those players for the Tuatara really stand up again in this one? And Josh Scott, can he get it done for the Bulls, leading them at that point guard spot?
Sam Timmins will have his hands full with Rob Lowe at both ends. He'll embrace the challenge. And for the Tuatara, mentioned in the interview with Aaron Young, Charlie Dalton, Takar Cooper and Brady Uli, 59 points combined. Uli and Cooper had 20 points each. Brady Uli was extremely efficient, Crystal Ledger-Walker. He was 8 of 10 and had 20 in 29 minutes.
And don't forget that massive, massive block that he had in that game too. Yeah, he has been great in these 5 games that he's suited up with the Tuatara. A great get back from the college scene.
Just 2 games remain after this one for the Tuatara. They travel to Taranaki to play the Airs, and travel to Hawke's Bay to play the Hawks to round out their regular season. And they'll be looking at the way the Rams are tracking. They've got the Jets, the Sharks and the Bulls to round out their season. So the Tuatara keeping to form and the Rams keeping to form. I think the Tuatara might just finish second here in the Sal's NBL, and they may not have a venue. In fact, they may have to play their playoff game, the Tuatara, their semi-final in Franklin. That is the rumour.
Yeah, and that is going to be so tough, especially if they end up matching up against these Bulls. We see it's a sold-out crowd here tonight, and I'm sure there's a lot of Bulls fans that got those tickets, so they'll be really tough if the Tuatara have to come all the way down here for this game again come playoff time.
Here are your coin referees for this game. And Ethan Muhammad and Josh Scott. They both had 23 and 22 respectively in the loss to the FI. That is a tough loss to take. Jaden Bazant coming back to Franklin and calling game.
Oh, so smooth. And I mean, against his old team, he wanted it. He's spoken about how it's so nice to have a team at home finally. So yeah, no surprise that he was the one to get that shot to win the game.
It's Braden Niuli with Charlie Dalton to get us underway. Turnover. Davidson left it behind. Spins on Cooper and gets the roll.
Yeah, very friendly roll. Nice little fadeaway. Isaac Davidson promoted into the starting 5 with the absence of Ethan Rusbatch.
Showing hard on the Bulls. And that 3 is good from Takara Cooper.
Yeah, I don't know how much more of a hand he could have put in his face. It did not matter. He's clearly still hot from the other night.
He was 4 of 11, Takara Cooper. Here's Muhammad and the offensive foul on Timmins.
Yeah, that's a good chase by Cooper. Really sat on his hip. Got knocked off by that screen, but it's really obvious when you're chasing hard.
No blocks for Timmins in the loss to the FI. That's a rarity. He's one of the best in the league to do it, obviously. Zayuli fires it to Takara Cooper. Dalton on the drive. And it's low with the rebound again. Glidden. And a whistle on the side.
Just that change of pace. Cam Glidden gets it on that on ball, sees the slip, doesn't give it. They're just slow and poised, and then as soon as Brandon Yulee gets this catch, a hard drive into the paint and called by those coin officials.
Yulee driving on Davidson. Too strong. Muhammad with the ball.
Good show to him. 3 defenders getting his attention.
Glidden almost getting a steal. Averaging 2.3 steals a game, Cam Glidden, 3rd in the league. Davidson stepping through, trying to step around, steps back, knocks it down.
That little fadeaway is his shot off one leg. Man, some nice footwork to get to it, but yeah, tough drive by Cooper there, straight down the lane.
Well, Takara Cooper, he's only had spot minutes in the Sal's NBL until Charlie Dalton came back and really took his role. And to be fair, really enlarged that role as well, Charlie Dalton. Takara Cooper coming up from the Manawatu Jets. He's had a relatively quiet, rapid league, but he's been in the starting 5 and he's really come alive, especially in that last game with those 20 points.
Well, it just speaks to his mental, like toughness, because it's hard to stay locked in. These seasons are long, when you don't know what you're going to get per game, but he's obviously just stayed ready, stayed with it, and clearly been locked in all practice.
Proud product of Northland basketball. Timmins turned it over, had it slapped away. Here's Charlie Dalton. Lost the handle. And he travelled.
Yeah, unfortunate there. I like how aggressive they're being, though. Just see him go right at the biggest Skinner. Can't get it. Tight one to start this game.
Crowd are into it for the Bulls, aren't they? Skinner, corner ball. Glidden, way too much room for him. He misses that.
Yeah, but a great read. Sam Timmins was on Charlie Dalton, so give it to a guard who can expose that. Luther Muhammad, so dangerous from that mid-range. That is really where he excels.
9 of 20 against the FI. Luther Muhammad for his 23. As you see, Crystal, king of the mid-range. One-handed pass to Ka Cooper.
Oh, almost got that one. That was the same shot that he hit earlier with the same hand in his face.
Scott gives it to Timmins. Timmins in deep. Muhammad gives it back. Timmins putting the moves on low. Stands his ground. Gives it to too little. Sam Timmins.
Talk your stuff.
How good.
Yeah, I love that matchup. You know, Sam Timmins really trying to make a name for himself in the ANBL now. Rob Lowe's been there, done that. So it's a great matchup for him. Really just trying to prove himself as we see the replay. The footwork, spin around, little baby hook. The crowd gets up off their feet and he gets down low to the ground saying, too small.
Oh, that's so good from Sam Timmins. That's good chat. I'm here for it. Iuli, though, at the line.
You know, Rob Lowe, I'm sure he
Oh,
saw
yeah.
that. It will
yeah.
be coming.
Rob Lowe has a memory like an elephant. Carmen Porto in the game. Skinner sits. Barrow out there. He's out there for it to Ka Cooper. McIntosh also out there. And that stays on top of the stanchion. Now where's Sam Timmins?
Right, don't know if anyone can get up that high.
And you need a ball to get it out. And it's going to have to go. It's going to have to go back out the other way, to be honest.
You know, I've actually done this before. In a high school game, I was waiting for the referees and was just chucking it up off the backboard to myself, mucking around, a little year 9 student I was. And yeah, got it stuck like that and the game got stopped for 5 minutes. I don't think they let me hold the ball while they were talking again.
How do they get it down, with a broom? With
Yeah,
a mop?
something like that, or a ball. I don't remember. I just remember being really embarrassed when they were like, where's the ball? And
You were
stuck
like,
up there.
it's up there. Yuli getting to the rim the other end and ties it up. And in fact, gives them the lead by 1. Muhammad, pull up. That's good from Luther Muhammad.
Yeah, it really is, showing why he's one of the league's leading scorers. Can score from all 3 levels. And if you want to be a leading scorer like him, you have to have that mid-range game, either with the jump shot or the floater. You really want to excel at this level.
Josh Scott's jumper is missed. Low. Barrow. Back to Iuli. Rob Lowe.
Yeah, good ball movement from the Tuatara to get that one back to him.
Muhammad misses that. McIntosh.
Oh, good pass.
Nice work.
Got that defense switching for a second. Able to get it to Rob Lowe. He's just too dangerous from there.
It's his first basket. Already has 4 rebounds, does Lowe. A couple on the offensive end. Scott, Carmen Porto, he's still his shoelaces up. And he misses that 3. Yuli trying to step through. Glidden, clean look. Can't knock it down.
Yeah, that's tough. Can't leave him open out there for too long. They'll want to fix that because when he gets hot, he gets going. He's hard to cool down.
Timmins had it knocked away by Rob Lowe as well. Nice shovel pass to Barrow. And Barrow, not for the first time in his career, has fouled hard down low.
So good to see big men that can initiate your transition offense. Assist the ball so well, as we see Rob Lowe take some deep breaths, getting that one up. Nick Barrow taking the contact.
Score's 11-10, by the way. Just getting our score ticker up to speed. Barrow makes the first. Good Rapid League win for the Tuatara, featuring Nick Barrow. Good on the second. Tight game in this first quarter. No feeling out process. No Ethan Rusbatch on Tall Black's duty, and he went down overnight to Poland in a friendly. And they now prepare as Luther Muhammad knocks down that mid-range J for the, one of, I think, 4 Olympic qualifying tournaments coming up this week. Middle of the week as well, we have a timeout. We've got Slovenia and Croatia.
Yeah, and you spoke about it earlier this week, right, with, as we just look at this replay of Muhammad's beautiful jumper. You spoke about it earlier with the Tall Blacks away. If they win these games, they could potentially be out for the rest of the season, right? So these could be the teams that are going to get carried into the playoffs.
That's an incredibly hard prospect trying to qualify for the Olympics. It's just a 12-team competition.
Well, hey, you know, we go up against Luca and he's let us down before, so I have faith.
That's a Dallas Mavericks fan. It was disappointing. You
Yep.
are right.
Yep.
Considering how it's been in the Western Conference. Yeah, Celtics fans are happy, I guess.
No, yeah, but, you know, good luck to the Tall Blacks, and hopefully we see them back in the Olympic Games, because it has been a little while and they definitely have the personnel that can make some miracles happen.
Incredibly tough competition. I mean, the World Cup, it's got a bigger field, obviously. But the Olympics have done a really good job of just getting the best of the best there. I mean, Giannis or Luka won't be at the Olympics. Either one of them.
But they're playing in these qualifiers, right?
But they're on either side of the draw. And the winner of the competition, of that qualifying tournament, goes to the Olympics. That's the Tall Blacks road.
Yeah, so tough. And as we see, Chris McIntosh, he was part of that 3-on-3 team that also just narrowly missed out on their Olympic berth, as well as Dom Kawapoto. They were so close. So we see a lot of our teams just get so close and come up short. The basketball world internationally is just so tough.
You look at the Bahamas. They've got Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, it is unfair.
Yes, we got a technical foul. Just the one shot for McIntosh here. And this is it.
He's distracted by those Sal's Pizza vouchers down there.
And so he'll shoot his regular free throws there. That's a technical foul on Sebastian Blind. Coach technical. He wears that one. The other side of the Tall Blacks FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament is Egypt and Dominican Republic, along with Greece. Muhammad stepping back from the elbow, gets his own rebound, tips it to Skinner. Davidson, clean look. Kalman Porto and Nick Barrow locked up down low, and it'll be a foul on Barrow. Raucous crowd in tonight at the Stockyard. Sebastian Gleim having a running conversation here. one of the more animated coaches in the South NBL, Sebastian Gleim.
Yes, he is. He's always up and about, right into the game, as we see, always going right at the refs.
Skinner. Kamapoto, great position. Gives it back to Skinner. Nice work from the Bulls there.
And a great pass by Kamapoto to see him down there. A lot of contact on that screen. Very physical, as we see the Bulls committing all the fouls early in this one. The Tuatara just with one.
Making the first. Game's really slowed down here. Foul shots. Keeping the pace of the game a little bit behind how we started. Bulls haven't shot free throws yet. They've shot 9. Have the Tuatara. Mohammed and Kalman Poto's called for the offensive foul.
Crowd not happy about it. See it on this replay. Dom Kamapoto. He was set, but once again, that defender just chasing hard and getting on their hip. Making a tough call for the refs.
Tuatara with a 3-point lead. Dalton driving, stepping around. Gets the roll.
Great work by him, and just used Rob Lowe to get around the defense. Finish that one.
Isaac Davidson, as Iuli comes away with it. Ball's a little bit cold. Dalton chased off the 3-point line, driving. Little runner.
Oh, Dalton just doing a great job right now. Giving a little fake, whether it be a jab or a shot fake, and getting right by his player, getting himself to the rim for some easy finishes. And he just stretches this lead out for the Tuatara.
Tuatara just playing at a different speed here at the moment.
They are, but you know, they're coming off a 10-day break, and the Bulls just played just a few nights ago. We saw it last night with the Airs and the Rams and how that break affected them. No, it is tough to play 2 games in a round and back it up, especially against a high caliber team who's coming in fresh.
Yeah, it's been a tough turnaround for the Franklin Bulls. They've had 4 games in around about 10 days. So that has been a tough schedule. They've had home games though. It's not like they haven't been without the friendly confines of the Stockyard, but coming off the high of beating the Saints, and then they drop a game to the Airs, and then they drop a game to the Fight.
Yeah, just really disappointing, because that Airs team, they were undermanned as well. But as we've seen, bench players can just stand up and really make the most of their opportunities.
100%. That Airs team, they had a fire in their belly. They knew they were underdogs and didn't appreciate it. They came out and just absolutely were playing at a different level.
Right, and led by the likes of Tobias Cameron, who, we almost got another too small from Sam Timmins there. But yeah, the likes of Tobias Cameron, who just loves being the underdog. When he was at college, his team made a run in the tournament being underdogs. And yeah, when you have players like that with mindsets like that, it's tough.
Rob Lowe gets the hook shot. Doesn't give Timmins the too little just yet.
He's like, you just wait till after the game.
Yeah. Maybe the win will speak volumes. That's what Rob Lowe's hoping on. And then a foul on Iuli on the wing there with Skinner. And your leading scorers for this game, it's just Tukar Kutha with 5 and for the Tuatara, 6 for Luther Muhammad. Rob Lowe actually has got 6 now for the Tuatara on that last hook shot. Difference of about 3.5 seconds. And a foul on Charlie Dalton.
Or was it? Or was it on the Bulls?
Was it on Lee Skinner?
Oh, that's really tough because they're in foul trouble in.
Apologies, yeah, that's called on Lee Skinner. That's his second. But that's obviously shots now for the Tuatara.
Yeah, not much in it. And that really sucks because Tuatara, man, they're just sitting at this free throw line waiting for shots right now.
Charlie Dalton will shoot 2. Ten-point lead, 5 to go in the first quarter. Muhammad with the right hand, followed by Davidson. That's how you end a quarter for the Bulls. Disappointing foul situation, but a nice little push from Luther Muhammad. And the GJ Gardner-Holmes replay, and cleaned up by Isaac Davidson. First quarter is over. It's the Tuatara with an 8-point lead. We'll be back after the break. No mai, haere mai, welcome back, 24-16. The Tuatara have an 8-point lead over the Franklin Bulls. And it's always great to have our fellow commentators watching and listening. Crystal, Casey Frank has messaged. He said, tell Crystal that Sam Timmins is signed to Japan.
Ew.
And that I forgot to mention Eric Gordon plays on the Bahamas squad as well.
Yeah.
I just chose not to say Eric Gordon's name because I was time poor.
Yeah, no, it is tough and it is unfair. I wish, you know, we need to import some players down here, but I think our like immigration laws are a lot harder than these other countries.
Oh yeah, there's some immigration laws that are questionable in some parts of the world when it comes to sport.
Yeah. Definitely are.
There's some former Kenyan runners running for some Middle Eastern countries.
Well, not even that. Like, also just while we're on this topic.
Absolutely.
If you didn't see, the under-18 China team had a 7-3, apparently 16-year-old playing for them.
Oh, yeah, against your sister, Tanika?
Yeah, I'm like fired up, mad about that because, yeah, we need some investigations going on with FIBA. So we see Scott knocking down those free throws. Yeah, someone needs to do some digging.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that footage, it is unreal.
Honestly, it's like Rob Lowe playing against
My son's under 11 basketball team, year 6 basketball team.
Yeah.
I reckon Rob would go good. Can't get the role, but to be fair, a couple of our kids, if they did score on Rob Lowe, would give them the too little, given their attitude.
Every day of the week, as we see Mohammed just glide by for that layup. I like that the Bulls have been aggressive to get themselves to the rim. We saw a lot of those foul calls going the way of the Tuatara, so if they can keep attacking, keep putting pressure on the rim like the Tuatara have, make the refs call some stuff.
Dalton misses. Bulls can close this lead up even further here. Good start from them in the first minute.
Isaac Davidson really trying to go to work on Glidden. Can't get it. Tough shot in the end. See Rob Lowe just walk into that three. My goodness. So tough, so versatile. Just such a great shooter.
Davidson, Chris McIntosh is not a hundy here. He's looked like he's rolled an ankle.
Oh, that's tough for him. He has had some rolled ankle problems in the past. But, you know, he is a physio, so he'll know what's going on.
He'll know exactly which tendon and ligament, which ligament for sure that he's done there.
All right, he's going to go over there and say, I've done the M for something, something.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too serious for Chris McIntosh. Iuli. Rob Lowe feeling it, heat check. Scott can't save it.
Yeah, it goes flying, but 7-point game. Can't let Rob Lowe just start walking into threes and blow this one out.
Glidden, third miss from deep for him. Bulls 0 for 7 from the three-point line. Conversely, 2 for 6, 2 for 7 are the Tuatara now. Mohammed, fall away, pretty.
Yeah, tough, long arms over, even longer arms of Rob Lowe.
Best three-point defending team in the league, holding teams to under 30% from beyond the arc. Now the Tuatara. Takar Cooper with the crossover, stepping through right hand, gets the and one. Takar Cooper.
Strong finish.
Making the most of his minutes.
Yeah, that is tough from him. Goes up through 2, as we see on the replay, comes off. Hit a steam, reaches out around Skinner to get that one up. Charlie Dalton gets in his face and says, good work.
Makes it an 8-point game with the N1. Lead up to 8. And the Bulls need to string some offense together. Davidson. Trying to find the mismatch with Timmins. Scott. Off to the right. And it's Takar Cooper. He crosses up.
Oh, good touch pass. Ooh, one too many.
Mohammed with the steal. Punches it down with the right hand.
Holy heck, making him fall with the score. He can get up and do that.
He really took on Rob Lowe. He decided not to challenge that. Skinner almost has a steal. Iuli is fouled. 2 shots coming up for Braydon and Iuli.
Yeah, they are going at Skinner right now. I think that's his 3rd. Not a good sign for the Bulls. So we see this Muhammad in transition again. Oh my goodness. He just flew past Rob Lowe.
He certainly did. Watch, he gets into his steps and he had eyes on the prize.
He's giving these fans something to cheer about. Oh, missed twice, get a slice.
Did you coin that? I love that. Is that you? Did you make that up?
Is that yours? A thing?
You just, I haven't heard it before.
No.
That's yours. That's Crystal Ledger Walker's. Missed twice, get a slice. I love it. Lead is 7. Davidson finding Timmins. Rob Lowe wasn't called for a foul there. Davidson with the bucket.
Yeah, good follow from Davidson. A lot of traffic in that paint.
Iuli fires it out. Glidden finding his range. Again, he misses. The Bulls are surviving. Cam Glidden starting cold here. 0 for 4. He won't stop shooting, though. Shoot or shoot. Cam Glidden can absolutely light it up. Rob Lowe smashes Isaac Davidson down to the floor on the block.
Yeah, those are one of those calls where when you're on the road, crowd is definitely going to favor the home team, make it seem like there was all fouls in that play. Rob Lowe still talking to the ref about it.
Around the line, number 12, Davidson.
Rob Lowe explaining something. Sam Timmins having his perspective. Now they're having a conversation. Those 2 players have played a lot of basketball against each other and with each other.
Gotta love it. Gotta love that the Bulls have brought Sam Timmins in to challenge Rob Lowe. You know, in this 09 battle, they have a big man, a big local man of their own now.
And then the pressure from Luther Muhammad getting up and in. Just disrupting it. Iuli with the ball. Rob Lowe point forward. Glidden to Carr Cooper. And down low, it's Rob Lowe getting tangled up with Sam Timmins. He might have had just enough of what Sam Timmins has had to say. And Sam Timmins is fired up. He felt like the vet got him.
Yeah, he's not happy about that, but that's one of those experienced plays when you just know those little tricks, see that little hook that Sam's talking about.
Oh, Rob Lowe, yeah. He really had him in an armbar there.
And when you're experienced and you just know the angles that the refs look at and all of those things, Rob Lowe just too smart in the end.
Dalton, open 3. Strokes it with 2 on the shot clock. And that's a timeout called by Sebastian Gleim and the Franklin Bulls.
Great extra pass by Rob Lowe as we see Cam Glidden draws 3, kicks out, gives another one.
Last year that just wasn't Charlie Dalton's shot. He would have hesitated. He probably would have put the ball on the floor. Probably felt like the lane was a better option for him. But he's come into the season midway through. He's stroking it at 46%.
Yeah, he's really improved there. And, you know, going away to college, he chose to go to a Division II school. He probably had some Division I offers, but knew that he would be better developed and get more court time at that Division II. And he's come back and obviously really improved his game. So good choice from him there.
That's the beauty of the collegiate game at the moment, is Div 2 schools are providing much better opportunities for all levels of basketball at the moment, isn't it? And it's just making it easier, that transfer portal, being able to switch programs when need be. Just look at your sister, Charlize, going from Washington State to UCLA.
Right, but yeah, I love Kiwis going to Div 2s. It is hard. It's a hard transition. Like, we always talk about the glitz and the glam, but honestly, the college game is so hard, and I don't think enough people really understand how tough it is traveling halfway across the world as an 18-year-old and, you know, really trying to go to these big programs and potentially sitting on the bench and not getting everything you want. So choose a school that really wants you, where you know you're going to play, and make the most of your time.
Scott, left hand. Easy for Josh Scott.
Yeah, too easy. We see those screens just drawing all the defense away, making that a one-on-one opportunity. Oh, Campbell wants the kick ball.
Lost the handle. Timmins gives it back to Muhammad. Looks at his big, puts up a little floater.
Yeah, put the ball in his hands every day of the week. He's going to make a great decision. Such a good scoring option. So we see the replay. Gets that defender on his back. Gives a little hesitation with the look away from his eyes to Sam Timmins. And just able to float that shot up. Such a good play between those two.
Closed it up to 2 points, have the Franklin Bulls. And this is a team that the Franklin Bulls, they love playing at a slower pace than the Tuatara. And I'll be liking this. An understrength Tuatara team, missing 3 starters. Only 3 losses this season for the Tuatara. They're sitting at second on the ladder, 14 at 3. Bulls 5th coming into this round, 10 and 6. Their record. And we're in an arm wrestle here in the battle for BP Drury, 34-32.
They certainly are, and the Bulls have really gotten up for this game, obviously. So tough losing the last couple. They know playoffs are coming. They want to get back up on that rise going into their playoff run. See them come out in a little bit of a zone. Oh, great pass. Just couldn't get it to go.
Scott. Kelman Poto on Barrow. And he just barrels into Barrow. And he's called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, he just sent him flying. Dom Kamaphosa, we've already spoken about it a lot. He played a lot of 3-on-3, so this move would totally be legal in a 3-on-3 game, and there really wasn't much in it. Nick Barrow did a great job of selling that. But Dom Kamaphosa, such a strong body. He'll have to take a seat as we see Halasiale come in for him.
Already 14 foul shots for the Tuatara in this game as Iuli gets to the cup.
Yeah, he's another one that's gone away to college, really worked on himself, worked on his body. He's come back so much stronger and able to take on world-class players like that.
Here's Muhammad. Low goes down. There's a foul called. Didn't quite catch who that number is called on. If you look at Iuli, that's a tough finish, yeah, around Sam Timmins.
Yeah, so tough to get around, first of all, Luther Muhammad, and then secondly, the big body of Sam Timmins. But Luther Muhammad goes right back at it. Gives up 2 there, says, I'll go get 2 on the other end.
Not a lot of foul shots for the Bulls here. This is attempts 5 and 6. Opponent's free throw rate against the Bulls is 33%. Bulls send teams to the line a lot. Average around 16.5 free throws given up a game when they're already up to 14 here, and we've got more coming. As Barrows fouled underneath. Is that on Timmins, Crystal?
I'm not sure. Sam Timmins was the one, you know, he was walling up. He was in that double team against Rob Lowe. Nick Barrows so good without the ball. Just watch him work along that baseline there.
Is it going to be on Josh Scott, is it?
I'm not sure. Either that hand reaching in down low or Rob Lowe up top.
That'll be 3 on Josh Scott if it is. Timmins is on 2 as well. 3:30 to go.
The Bulls have had a great response in the second quarter. Look at that change of pace.
Miley. No, striking the 3. We talked about it in the Rapid League. How he's been a rock for them, and he's given Gleim really good minutes in the season of the Sal's NBL. He comes in with a 3 ball, and Cam Glidden gets to the cup and lays it in.
Yeah, Cam Glidden hasn't hit it up from deep yet, so chose to take it inside instead. Hopefully seeing that one go through will give him some confidence on the outside.
Timmins left it short. Christian Varno's in the game. It was a 3rd foul on Josh Scott, so he sits. Rob Lowe for 3. He strikes it over Miley.
Yeah, tough, and they call their player timeout. A lot of time left in this one, so interesting call. Maybe you just want to talk about leaving Rob Lowe open for those 3s. Potentially a good call by the players to just take a break and hopefully slow down that momentum. Yeah, too much space for Rob Lowe. He lined that one up.
Just a correction, just over 22 free throws attempted a game against the Bulls. They send teams to the line a lot. Muhammad to the cup and in.
It's tough.
Yeah, interesting player timeout there. You're right, Crystal. Just needed just to calm it down a little bit. Sebastian Gleim said, look, I can't burn any more. I probably don't have any more. And a travel from Miley.
Yeah, I hate those ones. Just get a bit too excited on the drive. Yeah, potentially the coach said, you know, if he hits another one, you guys call it. Talk amongst yourselves, because that is on the scout. We cannot leave him open.
Dalton on the drive, had the defender on his shoulder.
Right, and you see just Rob Lowe so smart, just snuck in there for the seal, kept that lane open for him. Charlie Dalton said, thank you very much.
He's one of the best at those screen assists, isn't he?
He is, and Luther Muhammad, once again, one of the best from that jump shot spot.
Takar Cooper. Muhammad giving it to Isaac Davidson. He travelled. Just tried to sell it with an up fake before he really had it. And you see the crowd on the sideline there just giving it to the ref.
Yeah, no, I thought that was the right call. He did move his feet before the ball went down, so definitely a travel.
Rob Lowe on the baseline. Can't get the roll. 3 here makes it a 1-point ball game. Threes have been rare for the Bulls. There's Muhammad again in that mid-range. Feeling it. Luther Muhammad is 22 in the half.
Oh my goodness, he's on track for 44 points. That would be a season high for sure.
That pass just wasn't on there for Lowe. Well defended. And that's an offensive foul. That's Timmins' third. That's frustrating. He got into foul trouble against the Airs as well, did Sam Timmins. And they are into it at the Stockyard. Look at them.
Yeah, you love this. This is why you want to play at home. This is why that home court advantage is so good. Even though you can't make the calls, you're definitely going to let the refs know about it.
Sebastian Gleim, all he could do was laugh. And we got a technical as well. I wonder who that technical is on, because it might just be on the bench. You see Darnay Samuel do it for the Saints. He did it against the Nuggets. As soon as you get to the bench, it becomes a bench tech, not a personal one.
Right, so you just have to hold your frustration until you cross that line.
It's elite from Darnay Samuel. I love it. It's probably not, I can't condone it. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have given away that tip.
Glidden strikes that three. He's been hunting that all game. And it finally happens for Cam Glidden.
Great answer from the Tuatara for that. Yeah, look at this replay. Comes off that screen. Isaac Davidson went under.
Oh, that's a technical foul on Sam Timmins.
Oh, so is that?
That's 4.
Oh.
He should have waited until he got to the bench.
Come on, Sam. Couple more steps.
That's 4. That's big.
Well, we did see a crackdown by the refs on, you know, reactions to calls and things like that. So
yeah, that was a league directive a couple of weeks ago. You're right.
You see the Tuatara just run out this clock and call the player timeout, walk it down.
We talked about season high last night, didn't we, Crystal? And MJ Walker, you said, had their 41. Ty Webster's had 40 in a loss to against the Rams. And Luther Muhammad on one right now. 22, 10 of 14 in this first half. 14 to go. Tuatara ball.
Yeah, he's definitely capable. I mean, he's such a competitor. We saw it as soon as he got here. He got off the plane, I think maybe even the same day, right, and played against the Giants. So he knows, you know, when to show up and what games matter.
I think when he stepped off the plane, he stepped right into the mid-range. Davidson to end the half. And it is a good, close game of basketball at the moment. The Tuatara just keeping this Bulls team at arm's length as Iuli gets to the cup with the left hand. That's pretty from Braden Iuli. And the Tuatara will walk off the floor at the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre with a 5-point lead. They lead 50-45. Welcome back. It's the Tuatara, the visitors, who lead 50-45 after one half of basketball at the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre. And it has been the Luther Muhammad show, scoring over half the points of the Franklin Bulls, all from inside the arc as well.
Yeah, man, he has been great out there, getting it done on all levels. We saw him with a great dunk in transition as well. And for the Tuatara, you just see a much more balanced scoring effort there. Rob Lowe leading the charge with 12 points. Charlie Dalton, Brandon Uli and Takaha Cooper being really aggressive to get themselves to the rim. The rebounds, Rob Lowe cleaning it up there as well. Cam Glidden with 3 for the Tuatara, and then Luther Muhammad with 4 and Lee Skinner with 4 for the Bulls. The assists are where it's at. The Bulls only had 2 in that first half. They're really playing a more individual game compared to the Tuatara, who have been moving the ball with ease, having extra passes to get their points. Steals, the Bulls have had 4 for the Tuatara. Rob Lowe has collected 2 of his own.
That really is a telling stat, Crystal. The 2 assists on 18 field goals.
Yeah, tough going for the Bulls right now. But as you said, Luther Muhammad really getting it all done for them. We know what he's capable of, but with Sam Timmins also on, is it 4 fouls now? That's going to be a tough second half from them, and they definitely need some other players to step up. They've only had 3 points off the bench.
Yeah, Sam Timmins, 2 points, 4 fouls, 4 turnovers. Half to forget the Timmins and the Bulls. They're going to need somebody else to help Luther Muhammad. Josh Scott, the other import, only has 4 points. Isaac Davidson has 10. He's the next best scorer. And for the Tuatara, everyone who's gotten on the floor has pretty much scored except for Ruben Fitzgerald. Even Chris McIntosh got a bucket before he limped off. His night might be done. All these stats, thanks to the Chemist Warehouse, the official stats partner of the Sal's NBL. The crowd has been great, though. They're right in behind their team in Pukekohe. They want to see a win. They've seen 2 losses in a row on this floor. And losing 3 in a row is something that you wouldn't expect from the Franklin Bulls. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have the third quarter for you. Welcome back, third quarter, shortly about to get underway. And it's a Tuatara with a 5-point lead here at the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre. Charlie Dalton and the Tuatara have just kept the Bulls at arm's length. Just every time the Bulls made a run, Tuatara bounced back, got some stops, made a couple of buckets, and that's how the people are looking at it, still thinking the Tuatara will win by 6 or more. And you can make your pick there. Use the QR code. We'll go to mixandpick.com, and every correct entry is in the draw for a Sal's NBL special pizza delivered to your inbox with a code.
Right, get that cupped pepperoni pizza. I'm really interested to see what that looks like, if it tastes different.
Oh, it tastes good, Crystal. Take it from me.
Right, I've never heard cupped pepperoni pieces.
I think just a little bit smaller than the average size pepperoni, and just great coverage on the pie there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we like it. We like it.
Sebastian Gleim rallying his troops. They're going to be without Sam Timmins for a while in the second half. He's on 4 fouls. Luther Muhammad's on 24 points. Chris McIntosh is walking in the back of shot there, and he's got a limp. He's done for the evening by the looks.
Yeah, tough going for Chris McIntosh. We mentioned earlier, he is a physio. So surely he'll be back in no time. But just such a great teammate and such a good culture guy to have around.
We're getting great pizza chat on our WhatsApp group chat, by the way, from Taylor. Yes, the cupped pepperoni is really an elite pizza in the Sal's range, in my opinion, my humble opinion. No one asked.
So I asked.
You did. I felt like you didn't really ask, but I felt like I brought my opinion on anyway.
Oh well, we'll take it. You know, I definitely need to get out and try it. But interested to see how the second half unfolds without Sam Timmins starting. The Franklin Bulls had a great second. They led that quarter and they won it by 3 points in the end. A little bit of a slow start. But that man right there, Dom Kampoto, is someone great to have coming in, replacing Sam Timmins. We'll see what he can do against Rob Lowe.
Dom Kampoto, he only had 3 points in 17 minutes against the Five. He'll look to do his work down low. He'll be tough with Rob Lowe on him. Muhammad misses that one. 10 of 15 though. Charlie Dalton skying over the top, but too strong. Muhammad back the other way. Gets another go. Kampoto with Dalton on him. Low hedges on the double. Skinner, clean look. Easy rebound for Rob Lowe. Didn't even have to jump.
Yeah, good kick out by Kampoto. Just couldn't get that one to go, but definitely the right read for Lee Skinner being wide open.
It's a double-double for Rob Lowe on that rebound. 12 points and 10 boards.
Just too easy for him, getting it done basically in a half. That is tough, a double-double machine.
Another empty possession by the Tuatara. Here's Scott. Skinner on the post. Takar Kuta recovers on Scott. Josh Scott, can he get going? He can't. Glidden with the rebound. Iuli with the ball. Takar Kuta. Gives it to Cam Glidden. Davidson right up on him. Knows the danger. 7 to shoot. Iuli goes to his left. Rob Lowe with that screen assist.
Oh, good move. Nice little hezzy, half spin. And they just open that side right up for him. They know how strong he is, getting himself to the rim.
Davidson gives it up. Kampoto misses the 3. They are now 1 for 12 from beyond the arc, the Franklin Bulls. That is not falling for them. They usually shoot 36%. Their three-point rate is only 25%. And that is a quick timeout called. Sebastian Gleim doesn't like what he sees at both ends of the floor. Rob Lowe, that's too easy for him. Over the top of Isaac Davidson. Not able to convert any opportunities at the other end. So the Bulls call timeout, Crystal.
Yeah, Rob Lowe just waltzed in there. The Bulls definitely need to do something and slow them down, because the Tuatara come out, scored quick 4 points, and the Bulls have not had a response. You know, they've just settled for a few outside shots. The Tuatara's packing the paint, so need to get some more ball movement, need to get this defense moving. Try open some lanes up.
Staring down the barrel of a third straight loss. That's a happy man, one of the GJ Gardner Homes Bulls. Thrown into the crowd. Great sponsor, GJ Gardner Homes. All over the coverage. It's great to see. I love sport. Let's see what the Bulls have out of this timeout. Scott Davidson with a look. 1 of 12 now.
Yeah, and we see them go back to those pin down screens. That really opens up the lane. Because Scott is quick. He's quicker than most defenders on him.
1 of 13. I don't know if that was the play. As Iuli gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. And then he's lucky not to be called for a delay of game there. I don't know if that was the shot, but if it was, they haven't been hitting the three ball at all in this game, just the one. 1 of 13 as Luther Muhammad left it short. Somebody might have got a hand on it.
Yeah, surely that got tipped, because I'm not seeing Luther Muhammad shoot too many air balls. See Rob Lowe just hooking Lee Skinner's arm again.
Glidden. Carmen Poto with the board.
I love that the Bulls have hand signals for all of their plays. When you have an international coach, that's so key, because you don't want anything to get lost in translation.
Scott on the pull-up. He comes up empty. It's been over 3 minutes. Coming up to 4, and they haven't scored in this third quarter. Josh Scott's 1 for 5.
Oh, good pass, good fake.
Luther Muhammad got all of Braden Iuli.
Yeah, not a good fall. But Rob Lowe, that's what separates him from other players, other, you know, big men. He can just pass the ball so well. His head is always up. It's always on a swivel, as we see. Look at that dime.
That's a great cut. That's a great pass. Iuli at the line.
You just love to be a teammate of Rob Lowe. You know he's going to put you in great positions to score. He's going to see you when you're open. He makes those extra passes. He's unselfish, even though, you know, he's a very great scorer himself as well.
A passing big man is a joy to behold.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Rolling the dice with Timmins out there on his 4 fouls. Who's fouled at the other end. 12 points down. Luther Muhammad and the Bulls have come out cold here. Haven't scored in over 4 minutes. A 7-0 run started up by the Tuatara to start the second half.
Yeah, Gleim can feel it. That's why he put Timmins back out there. That was a now or never play. They need to come back now, or, you know, this game could just get out of reach for them.
5 to shoot, Timmins. gives it to Scott. Scott puts it up for Timmins. Another play broken up by the Tuatara's defense.
Yeah, and good defense from Laura Blow. Just to stay in line with Timmins. Knew he could get a hand to that lob.
Dalton, Glidden on the left-hand drive. Up and in, Cam Glidden. Tell you what, I don't think Rob Lowe has really broken a sweat in this game. Left it short, the closeout is really good. Iuli, Timmins can't do anything but let him glide by. And that's the gamble. And the opportunity cost of having your big out there with 4 fouls. It's just easy for a guard in transition to get around him.
Yeah, he went straight at him. There was no hesitation that he was always going to go right at Sam Timmins. Tough. The Bulls really need a big response out of this timeout to get themselves back into this ball game.
It's been an 11-0 run to open up the third quarter. And that's really taken the air out of this gym. They were right in it, but the Bulls offense stinks right now. Smells like a stockyard at the end of the day.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's just not happening. 4 minutes, 53 seconds done. And the Bulls haven't scored here.
We'll see if they can turn it around. And Tuatara put Nick Barrow in as well. Get some big bodies in there. They'll be looking to get Sam Timmins out of the game. If they can draw another foul on him and get him out, that makes their job a lot easier.
Josh Scott, he's only got his 4 points. He's 1 for 6. Isaac Davidson's 4 for 12. Lee Skinner's 1 for 4. Luther Muhammad with the ball. He's 0 for 3 in this third quarter. Skinner finally knocks down a 3. And that is his first. He's 1 for 4, but that is a pressure release for the Bulls offense. Barrow is fouled.
I like that they run that on ball for Brandon Iuli with a clear side so that if he can reject that on ball and get himself to the rim, it's wide open. We saw him do that in the last game against the Nuggets. That's how he got his big dunk in that game. But they're going back to it in this. They keep opening that on ball side up for him. Just give him the freedom to make a read and do what he wants to get to the rim.
Miss twice, get a slice.
Right.
This is the first. Barrow gives them pizza. Can I recommend the cupped pepperoni? Pull up. That's good. Muhammad re-enters the chat in the third quarter. Iuli and Lowe blows it and gets another go at it and says, my bad.
Yeah, he's like, I just stole that assist from you.
Yeah.
'Cause that was a great drop-off.
And that's a foul on Charlie Dalton. This is better from the Bulls. Climbing into this Tuatara lead.
Yeah, better pace, better movement. Just seems a lot more fluid from them.
Muhammad again. Dalton with the rebound this time.
Yeah, tried to shift into that defender, just made it a really tough shot, fading away to the left. Just took himself off balance.
Rob Lowe with 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Muhammad. He's trying to do everything here. Scott for 3. Yeah,
they're really struggling from deep.
Iuli Kicks it out. Dalton knocking down another three.
All right, but they're not. That's his second three of the night.
He has 13. Davidson. Muhammad crossing up, puts Nick Barrow down.
Oh, if that had gone.
Nick Barrow runs the other way with Dalton. And Charlie Dalton will go to the line to shoot two, to give the lead up to 18 points.
Nick Barrow got lucky on that one. It definitely would have been a highlight reel as we have a look at Charlie Dalton's three in the corner. Looks pure.
It really does. The confidence in his offensive game. Just opening up the floor for him. Charlie Dalton, brother of Taylor Dalton as well, who could play basketball really well.
Yeah, she just transferred actually to Gonzaga University.
Gonzaga, that's a great program.
Joins Lauren Whitaker.
Dom Calman-Porto in traffic.
That's a great cut from him off the ball. All that defense just hesitated for a second, looked at the ball, and Dom Calman-Porto just sliced down the lane. Said, thank you very much. Get out of my way.
Dom Calman-Porto at the line. 3x3 player. Breakers player as well last season.
All right, and on theme of sisters, his sister, Ashley Calman-Porto, she just won the Tupu League. Just last weekend, Harbour won that tournament.
Congratulations to Harbour Basketball winning the Tupu League. Lead of 16.
Oh, pass.
Oh, what a dime to Charlie Dalton. What a look from Cam Glidden. Oh, awkward fall for Luther Muhammad. Looks like he's okay.
Yeah, that did not look nice. He just draws so much attention whenever he has the ball. We saw it then, three players were locked in on him. So we have a look at this dime from Cam Glidden. Charlie Dalton flushing it away.
That was pretty. Luther Muhammad at the line. This game is really blowing out here in the third quarter.
It has, ever since Sam Timmins picked up that technical, the Tuatara's eyes just lit up and just thought, we're going to eat.
Played his college ball at Ohio State and Arizona State University, 2 years each. Luther Muhammad. And just another player who's come down from the Finnish league. Bewley trying to find Barrow. Dalton has it. Too strong. Isaac Davidson. His shot's just not falling. Christian Barnett out there for Sebastian Gleim. He'll bring energy. Davidson, shoot. And he keeps going with it. He's up to 13 now, Isaac Davidson. And a timeout called.
And as a shooter, you just have to have that mindset. You know, you miss some, the percentage of you making the next one goes up. So you see it back on replay. same spot, takes the shot, no mistakes.
He's 1 for 7 from 3. Isaac Davidson, tough night for him from behind the arc. But if they're to get back in it, he'll have to play a big role with that three-point shooting. That'll just open the floor up for the likes of Muhammad, because they're just packing in on him as soon as he gets into that 18-foot range. He can be dangerous, obviously, as he was in the first half, but it's been tough going in the second half for him. He was 10 of 14. He's just 1 of 6 in this third quarter. Luther Muhammad.
Yeah, good signs that Davidson knocked that one down. They need it, especially if Luther Muhammad is sitting after that awkward fall.
Josh Wiley's out there, the 18-year-old. No Chris McIntosh. He looks like he's done for the night. So Braden Niuli. Is it to Wiley? In the back from Rob Lowe. Almost stolen. Niuli finds Nick Barrow. Great jumper. Here comes Scott with Muhammad sitting. Good defense on him. Big screen set by Timmins. Davidson pulls it back. Wiley with the board. Bench loves it.
Tough shot. Scott being really hesitant to take his own shot.
Wiley on the drive. Puts it up with the right. Barrow underneath. Wiley gets a rebound. 2 shots coming for Wiley. Sam Timmins in the area, but it's not on him.
Thank goodness.
50 seconds to change on the clock as we welcome back to the floor number 8, Luther Muhammad.
Yeah, Luther Muhammad, a quick sit for him as Davidson goes back to the bench and Muhammad's out there.
Josh Wiley. Barcelona for Josh Wiley.
Wiley missing that.
Josh Wiley.
From Rosmini College on the North Shore of Auckland. Makes the second. Under a minute to go. Just this 11 points for the Bulls in this quarter. It was 50 to 45. Muhammad puts the moves on Wiley, sticks it.
Yeah, he was hunting that mismatch.
29 for him.
He called Christian Vunnel for that screen. It's not just about, you know, getting the person that can screen you. It's also about who's defending you, because if they switch it, that's the mismatch you'll end up having.
Ayuli dropping it off for Barrow. Muhammad blocks it and steps out.
Yeah, it was so nice. And then Muhammad comes flying in, saves the day.
Substitution for coach Auckland Tuatara,
You call a player timeout here if you're the Bulls. You get a stop, get a steal. Down 13. Time's winding down here. Nice move, and Timmins underneath gets the block on Barrow. The travel call.
I love the crowd getting into the game.
She's animated. She's not going to get the call, but she might have a point. Is low on the inbounds.
Not much the crowd can say about that.
Muhammad. That'll do it for the third quarter. It's a 15-point lead for the Tuatara. They're in control after an excellent third quarter. And we'll take a break and have the fourth for you after it. Welcome back to the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre. Bulls with a 15-point lead, 73-58. And out there for them. That's their starting five. Sam Timmins out there for the Bulls. Did well in that third quarter to stay out on the floor with his 4 fouls. Couldn't be as much of a strong defensive presence as he would have liked to have been. Muhammad. Looks like a floater.
Screens galore on that one. Flip screen to get him open. Couldn't get that one to go, but that's the man you want the ball in the hands of. If someone's going to make anything happen, it will be him. Oh, great pass.
Oh, Iuli robbed Rob on a look, and Glidden picks up the foul.
Rob Lowe just showing us his whole bag of tricks tonight. A little behind the back pass, showing us all the different types of ways he can weave it through the defense. The Bulls really lucky.
Here's Timmins. Fires it to Vano, quick trigger. And that's Bulls ball.
Yep, they'll be happy. You want to keep attacking the glass when your shots aren't falling. Get some rebounds. Get yourself some extra possessions.
Came off Rob Lowe, but Rob Lowe's trying to sell it.
As you always do.
As you always do. I appreciate that from Rob.
You got to play the game. It's like when the ball goes out and the whole team stands up and points one way.
Yeah.
Even though you know it's not.
Muhammad hanging, poked away. Glidden. Pull up, no. Iuli down low, gives it to Dalton on the other side of the key.
Oh, great team basketball. Defense just flying by in all types of ways.
And we've got a foul underneath. Cam Glidden's called for that one. And Skinner battling for it. And it's foul number 2 on Cam Glidden. Takai Cooper's got 4 fouls for the Tuatara. He's out there marking Davidson. At least Skinner's got 4 fouls as well. Muhammad and Scott have 3. 17 is the lead. Muhammad goes down. Now Davidson goes down.
Yeah, but on that drive, 4 Tuatara people just came over onto Muhammad Glidden.
It's Bulls ball. Cam Glidden, it's not his night shooting the ball from deep. He's 1 for 7. He has 8 rebounds though. No steals, that will really bug him. He's been enjoying the fact that he's been top 5 in steals this season, sitting 3rd currently, averaging 2.3. So the Bulls have the ball. And they're in a hole. And they've just turned it over again.
All right, great tip.
Turnover number 10. Oh, Sam Timmins.
Couldn't help himself.
Couldn't. That's him. He's done. See you later, Sam Timmins. His night is over.
Bad sign for the Bulls. They need something, and they need something now.
Bewley. Takar Cooper. Muhammad. It's been a one-man band tonight. Lee Skinner's tried to get going, and Low with another rebound. Rebound number 14.
He's just stacking them up.
Gladden with a nice assist.
These drop-off passes that the Tuatara are making, just so good. And Dalton has been on the receiving end of a lot of them. He's just hanging around that dump spot.
Well, the penetration has been way too deep for the Tuatara, for that Bulls defense. Remember Corey Webster, his pocket passing has been a real feature of the Tuatara offense as you have a look as to who your game MVP will be. Luther Muhammad, a worthy leader here with 29 points. It's a 19-point lead at the moment for the Tuatara. Charlie Dalton leads them in the MVP voting. But the passing angle, those drop-off passes that we've seen in this game, that's completely different to what Corey Webster brings when he's running the point for the Tuatara.
Yeah, it is different. He's a totally different player too, though, because you have to respect his shot. He can knock it down from 3. He can knock it down from anywhere, really. So that defense is showing, and it's showing earlier. So he's making those passes earlier. Whereas with a lot of these players, they're either going for that 3 or they're getting all the way to the rim. So the defense picking them up later, and that's why we see a lot of easy layups for the Tuatara. But man, have they stepped up these last few games in the absence of the Tall Blacks.
Davidson is inadvertently tripped. And that'll be the 3rd team foul on the Tuatara. Hasn't been much to cheer about for the crowd in this second half.
No, there hasn't. Sold out crowd. Definitely brought the energy to the game though, getting in the refs' ears, cheering their team on. But yeah, the Bulls' momentum has just gone out the window.
Free to shoot. Muhammad has to take it. Gladden with another rebound, flings it down court. Muhammad driving, hanging in the air, banking it in. He moves to 31 now.
Man, he cannot do much more for this Bulls team. He really needs some help. Oh my goodness, Rob Lowe. He's just having fun.
Yeah, I know he has, but he just doesn't seem to have broken a sweat. He's just toying with them out there.
Well, he is Brooke Rusco's pick for MVP once again. Isaac Davidson, nice little jumper.
I had Rob too, you know.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, in the preseason picks.
But do you still? That's the question.
I still do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, especially now with the rest of his international teammates away. The former international Rob Lowe. As Kamapoto gets the block.
Yeah, nice timing there. Tom Kamapoto has some words to say about it.
Iuli in the corner.
I actually like Kamapoto matching up on Rob Lowe. He's a bit more physical. You know, he's played 3-on-3, so he has that mobility to get out and guard him on the three. Mohammed doing Mohammed things, hitting that jumper.
33 now. Season high is 41 by MJ Walker. Ty Webster had 40. Yes, Kamapoto's got that strength. He's got that width. Tough from Takaha Cooper. What a finish. He moves to double figures in 10 points. Davidson in traffic. Fires it to Vanel. Mohammed. 35 for Luther Mohammed.
Like, just give him the ball and everyone else clear out, go flat, stand on the baseline and give him some space.
1-4 flat for Luther Mohammed. Crystal's called it. Charlie Dalton's fouled.
I'll just have a little nap down here. Yeah, the Tuatara just showing their depth. I know that was a big talk before the season. Would they have the depth, you know, with those very strong 5 starters? If one of them went out or got in foul trouble, what would happen? But these Tuatara players have just shown, you know, it doesn't matter. We have a bench that can step up. We have players that can step up in big moments. Charlie Dalton getting it done at the Chemist Warehouse.
Subs on the make. 83-66 is the scoreline. Under 5 to go. This game is slipping away from the Bulls. Time is not on their side. Lee Skinner trying to close it up. He's short. It might be 3 losses in a row for the Franklin Bulls.
That is tough because they have some hard games coming up next. They go to play the Hawks, who will also be looking to bounce back. Then the Rams, who I don't see anyone stopping them right now.
Maybe if the Tall Blacks come back for the Tuatara, maybe Hiram Harris comes back for the Saints. So Skinner knocks down a 3. Aaron Young calls timeout.
Aaron Young, just such high expectations from his team. You know, they have a decent lead, still not impressed. He wants to talk about it. He's Skinner finally getting another one to go.
Yeah, Hiram Harris, Isaiah Liafa, of course, away for the Tall Blacks. You add those 2 to that 5. That bolsters the ranks of the Saints. I don't think that the Bulls can be caught here by the Giants, to be honest.
Honestly, the math behind how all these playoffs and the table and the points differential, like, I'll just believe whatever you say.
I mean, it'll be impressive if the Giants do it, and it is not entirely impossible, of course. And they've got the Sharks tomorrow, then they've got the Nuggets, and then they're away to the Airs. Whereas the Bulls have the Hawks and the Nuggets away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. And I mean, like, even the Sharks, the Giants playing the Sharks, people are, you know, some people are backing the Sharks on that one because they've gotten on a little bit of a roll lately.
Yeah, they're starting to collect the Sharks, that is for sure. I mean, the Giants have to win all 3 of those games, and the Bulls really only have to win 1.
You know, it's exciting times and great hustle by Calvin Puto there. Lee Skinner just having a little seat.
Bulls also have the Rams. I failed to mention in those 3 games remaining. Like you mentioned, and that's tough. But hey, they went to Wellington and they beat the Saints. So can they go to Cal Stadium and beat the Rams?
You're right, that would be very impressive if they did. But yeah, I was saying it last night when we were on that game. It's hard to stay perfect. The Rams have really been on a run lately, especially since getting Lockie Ulbrich back. Just can they keep their edge and, you know, not get complacent? Oh, good idea by Charlie Dalton there, just to slip to the basket, get an easy one.
Hiram Harris, he was questionable heading into that Nuggets game, and we talk about him coming back. He got some burn in the game against the Nuggets. He played just under 10 minutes, testing out that knee. Just 2 points for Hiram, 4 assists. But full strength, full speed, 35 to 38 minutes of Hiram Harris is a dangerous thing for the Saints in the stretch home to the end of the regular season.
Cam Glidden, tough shot. But yeah, Hiram Harris, he's just so tough to stop. Casey Frank always talks about it. The IQ that he's added to his game has just taken him to another level.
Yeah, all hustle and heart is what Hiram Harris is, and then add in the basketball IQ. That's the holy grail of an effort guy.
Yeah, and honestly, the Saints have really been missing him. Just, you know, the calmness he brings on the court, just the ability he has to take over a game and slow it down to whatever pace he thinks they need. They could really use him.
Bulls could do with a bucket here. They've pulled this one back. Tipped around. Glidden's hit by Calvin Puto. And if that had gone in, that would have made things a little interesting here with around 2.5 to go.
I know it would have, but Glidden once again just on the boards. When he's not having a great shooting night and he's known for being a knockdown shooter, he finds other ways to affect the game.
It's 37 for Muhammad too. And we got a foul off the ball.
That's a vet play.
Is that on Luther Muhammad? I think it is.
No, I think...
If it is, that's his...
I think it might have been on
Varno?
Coca Gray.
Excuse me, Coca Gray, yeah. Scanning the floor there, and it is Coca Gray. Because Muhammad's on 4 fouls.
But that is just another vet play. We saw Rob Lowe do it early with Sam Timmins, you know, getting his arms tangled up. Cam Glidden just did that to the young Coca Gray there. These are the things, this is why you want to play on a team with these vets. 1, so those things don't happen to you, but 2, also to learn all these little tricks. You know, they make a difference, especially in games like this.
Luther Muhammad will go to the line to shoot 2. Looking for points 38 and 39 on his evening.
He could really get this season high. Not too far off, and 2 minutes is a lot of basketball left to be played.
He's only got 1 speed in this game. Luther Muhammad, it has been all him for the Bulls. Only one other player has hit double figures. He's got 39. And that's Isaac Davidson's 15. Lee Skinner's next best with 8. Leads back to 12 for the Tuatara. Coming up 2 minutes to go. Iuli giving it to Lowe. Dalton puts it up.
Oh, he's just been doing that all game, getting by his player, getting himself to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line. He just brings another dimension to this Tuatara team. Just that quickness, that explosiveness off the mark.
Lee Skinner's fouled out of the game. Miley will come into it. Another good performance by Charlie Dalton. This will be, I imagine, his career high. He's got 24. Make it 25 for Charlie Dalton. Muhammad with the ball. And a foul. Is that going to be shooting for Muhammad? 2 shots coming. If it is, he can hit both. That'll tie the season high of 41 by MJ Walker earlier for the Canterbury Rams in this regular season.
Yeah, or I think they might have it on Dom Kampoto, so they obviously fouled getting over that screen.
This is a career high as well for Charlie Dalton. 25. He had 19 against the Nuggets in round 13. But congratulations, Charlie. 25 for you. Dom Kampoto at the line for the Bulls. And quiet venue for Dom Kampoto.
Oh, look, there's some Tuatara fans in there. They're waiting.
Just hasn't been the Bulls' night. 12 again is the lead.
Yeah, they've clawed their way back and forth. But in this second half, just really couldn't find a rhythm.
Iuli to Dalton. Misses that. Luther Muhammad has it. Fall away.
Such a good push through dribble. He just throws it out for himself to go get it. He has such long limbs. Just able to get so much more separation and get to his jump shot when he does that. Cam Glennon likes this matchup.
He does. Minute to go. Iuli turns the corner, fires it into the corner. Glidden on the wing. Short. Low has the rebound. Bulls just playing out the clock here. 5 to shoot. Dalton off the glass and in. 27 for Charlie Dalton. Muhammad given that mid-range. Knocks it down and ties the season high of 41.
Man, that is a crazy amount of scoring from Luther Muhammad. We know he can do it, but he's really carried this Bulls team tonight.
Glidden, Davidson. Luther Muhammad probably doesn't know it as Kalman Poto, the rim runner, is fouled. Stops the clock, but Luther Muhammad has 41 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. No one else apart from Isaac Davidson on the Bulls has double digits. He is just a one-man show. 41 of the 77. And so Uli gets a hand as he sits.
I like that one fan that's screaming at Dom.
The DeMar DeRozan's daughter. Inspired by, unbothered is Dom Kalman Poto. Oh, maybe on that one. Rob Lowe extends the evening at the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre with the player timeout.
Yeah, give it to Dalton. Let's get his career high up.
Yeah.
Already 27.
It was 19 coming into the game. Last round against the Nuggets in that win.
At Rob Lowe barking out instructions. Such a good teammate. Him and Cam Glidden. I know all these younger guys love playing with them.
Oh! That was beautifully not drawn up, but talked about in the player timeout. Pulls ball 3.8. Their player timeout is used. Can Luther Muhammad get a bucket to take the season high scoring record? He's tied currently with MJ Walker of the Rams. There's a replay on the GJ Gardner Holmes replay. There's Luther Muhammad on screen. Can he get 43? Might get a foul. Might go to the line.
Yeah, and tap it off the backboard to yourself a few times before you do it.
I
Get a
looked at
double-double.
Davidson's shot is blocked. Josh Wiley holds it, and that'll do it. The Tuatara come into the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre, and they put a number on the Franklin Bulls, 89-78. And they had a really, really, really good game with their bench unit stepping up to fill the void left by 3 starters. And that's their second win in a row without their 3 Tall Black starters. Rob Lowe, instrumental in the middle of it all, like he was always going to be. 18 points, 16 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals and a block for Rob Lowe. 7 of 15. A dominating performance from him in the middle. Ably supported by Charlie Dalton in his career high, and Luther Muhammad. A valiant effort, 41 for him. He is your game MVP, 17 of 31. 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals.
Yeah, and let's take a look at these Chemist Warehouse stats. As you can see, it was Luther Muhammad versus pretty much all of the Tuatara. Charlie Dalton really stepped up for them tonight. We already spoke about it. Rob Lowe had a double-double with 16 rebounds. Brandon Yulee, 6 assists. He was dishing out dimes, especially to Charlie Dalton underneath the rim. Couple blocks for Tukaha Cooper, 1 for Rob Lowe, and 4 on the Bulls side. Steals galore for the Bulls, 6 for the Tuatara. But in the end, the Tuatara just too good, too deep, too experienced.
Certainly was. And it is a comfortable win for the Tuatara against the Bulls. Doubleheader tomorrow afternoon. The Jets and the Rams tip us off from 2 p.m. from Fly Palmy Arena in Manawatu. The Giants, big game for them at Trafalgar Centre against a resurgent Sharks team who look a lot better and more settled. And we'll get round 15 underway on Wednesday night. The Saints and the Phi from 6:30, 5:30 Rapid League game. And that is us from the Franklin Pool and Leisure Centre. Thanks so much for watching on behalf of Crystal Ledger Walker and the Sky Sport crew. It's an 11-point Tuatara lead. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday night and your weekend. Paul Martier.